Welcome to another deep dive from Beyond the Veil. I'm James Walker, and like my colleague here, I'm part of the customer service team at Starseed Psychics.
And I'm Samantha Wells, also happy to be part of the team here. So today we're really diving into the Empathic Toolkit article.
Yeah.
It's, a fantastic guide, really crafted for highly sensitive souls. Our mission sort of is to unpack its practical wisdom, give you some actionable tools to navigate all those energetic currents life throws at us.
That's exactly right. We want to explore how you can move beyond just, surviving as an empath.
Yeah, surviving isn't thriving.
Right, and really start to thrive, turning that sensitivity, which sometimes feels like a burden,
It really can.
into a profound strength, a powerful one. And, it's worth mentioning the intuitive understanding here at Starseed Psychics. It runs deep.
It really does.
Our founder, Master Psychic Spiritwalker, his abilities started awakening when he was just 16, really young.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. And that kind of, innate connection, it really informs how we approach these topics, including what's in this toolkit.
Definitely. That foundation is key.
So, okay, let's unpack the first big piece of wisdom the article shares. Embracing the gift of sensitivity.
Right. It reframes it completely. Not a weakness you have to manage or fix,
No.
but like an internal compass, a spiritual guide almost.
Exactly. Guiding you through life.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how being that finely tuned lets you pick up on the unseen stuff.
Yeah, not just body language.
No, it's sensing those unspoken needs and deeper truths. You walk into a room and it's not just faces.
You feel the energy.
You feel the undercurrents. It's a unique lens, and honestly, it's a gift once you learn how to work with it.
Absolutely. And a very practical first step the article suggests is starting a sensitivity journal.
Mm-hmm. Simple, but effective.
Totally. So after you've been somewhere stimulated, like a party, or even just, scrolling online for a bit.
Which can be very stimulating.
Right. The toolkit says, just pause. Jot down how you felt. What emotions came up? Did you notice energy shifts?
It's about awareness initially.
Yes, but it goes deeper. It helps you map out your own energetic blueprint. Over time, you see patterns.
Okay, so you spot your triggers.
Exactly. What lifts you up, what drains you. Then you can be proactive, maybe change things up, or just mentally prepare for those high emotion days.
That makes sense. It's like gaining predictive power over your own state. The journal's a diagnostic tool, really.
Yeah, well put. Yeah, once you start seeing those patterns, the next hurdle for many empaths, maybe especially when they were younger, is what the article calls mood swing management. That emotional absorption can lead to some intense ups and downs.
Very intense. And let's be honest, social media these days, it's like a sensory tsunami for sensitive people.
It's totally a constant barrage.
So this brings up a really key question.
Yeah.
How do you manage that collision between your inner sensitivity and all this external energy? And the toolkit, thankfully, offers some excellent, really actionable strategies for both mood swings and that digital overwhelm.
Okay, so when those moods hit hard, what's the first thing the toolkit suggests? Like an immediate action?
Grounding rituals, that's the first one. And it's not just a quick fix, it's a practice.
Like a daily thing.
Yeah, dedicating maybe 5-10 minutes a day. Just connecting with earth energy, like standing barefoot on grass.
Oh, I love doing that.
Right, or hugging a tree, or even just putting your hands in the soil. It's about physically reconnecting to the planet's rhythm.
That physical connection is powerful.
It is, and it's complemented by internal tools too, like breath anchors.
Breathing technique.
Exactly. When you feel those emotions rising, maybe getting overwhelming, try box breathing.
Okay, how does that work?
It's simple. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale fully for 4, and hold again for 4 before the next breath.
In 4, hold 4, out 4, hold 4.
Yep. That rhythm is super calming for the nervous system. Helps regulate your energy field.
I find breath work helps me so much. Just brings me back to center.
It's incredibly effective. And then for people who are maybe more creative, the toolkit suggests artistic release.
Yeah.
Channeling those intense feelings into painting or just doodling, writing poetry.
Doesn't have to be a masterpiece.
Not at all. The goal is just letting the feelings flow out expressively so they don't get bottled up inside. It's like emotional alchemy.
I like that, emotional alchemy. Okay, so shifting to the digital world, that sensory tsunami.
Right. The toolkit advises curating your feed.
Meaning?
It's mindful selection. Unfollow accounts that make you feel anxious or trigger comparison or just drain you.
Be intentional about your digital space.
Exactly. Create a healthier online environment for your energy.
And what about the endless scrolling? That just sucks the life out of you sometimes.
Oh yeah, so time limits. Use the tools on your phone. The toolkit suggests a pattern, maybe like 20 minutes scrolling, then a firm 40-minute break.
Break the cycle.
Yes.
Wow.
Break the cycle of constant input, give your mind a rest, let it process.
That's smart.
And building on that, establish digital detox zones.
Tech-free times.
Yeah, like during meals or maybe the hour before bed. And use that time for something nourishing, reading a real book, journaling, maybe just looking at the stars.
Disconnect to reconnect.
Precisely. Reconnect with the physical world and with yourself.
Now here's where, for me, the toolkit gets really interesting. The emphasis on strong boundaries. Vital. It's crucial for protecting your energy as an empath. It's not just what you let in, but what you consciously keep out.
Absolutely. And the article frames self-care, well, not just as a nice to have.
Yeah.
It calls it a sacred ceremony for empaths, an intentional daily practice honoring your energy needs.
A sacred ceremony. I love that framing.
Me too. It encourages you to make self-preservation, a really respected part of your daily life, like a ritual.
So under Boundary Setting 101, what's the practical advice?
Well, the first and often the toughest step is practice saying no.
Oof. Hard for empaths sometimes.
Very. But the article says start small. Decline a draining group chat you don't have energy for. Skip a social event if you're not feeling it.
It makes that great point. Your no is a sacred yes to your well-being.
That's so empowering, isn't it? Think about it. Every time you say no to something draining, you're saying yes to your own peace.
That's one. What else for boundaries?
Another simple but effective tool is visual shields.
Like an energy bubble.
Kinda, yeah. Consciously envision a soft, maybe golden protective bubble around you. It only lets in what you choose.
And you have to maintain it.
Yeah, the toolkit stresses replenishing it daily with intention, actively reinforcing your personal space.
Okay. And what about dealing with people directly instead of just ghosting?
Right, which isn't always kind or effective. The toolkit suggests honest communication.
So just say it.
Gently, directly. Like, I need a little space right now. It's kinder, more authentic, and usually works better in the long run. Respects yourself and the other person.
That makes sense. Okay, let's talk more about self-care as sacred ceremony. What kind of practices?
Oh, beautiful restorative things like herbal baths, steeping calming herbs, lavender, chamomile, and warm water. It turns a simple bath into this really therapeutic, soothing ritual for your nervous system.
Nice. What else?
Nature walk meditations. Not just a walk, but consciously sensing the earth's pulse with each step.
Being present.
Yeah, fostering gratitude for the leaves, the breeze, the ground. It connects you to that big grounding energy that can absorb overload.
Grounding again. It keeps coming back.
It's foundational. And finally, a really powerful self-care tool. Affirmations for empaths.
Positive self-talk.
Exactly. Writing down and regularly reciting affirmations that resonate, like, I honor my sensitivity as my strength, or I release what is not mine.
I anchor in calm and clarity.
Yes. Those aren't just words. They're energetic anchors. They help reprogram your subconscious for resilience and self-acceptance.
This is all great for managing energy internally, but what about connection? Even sensitive souls need people.
Absolutely vital. The article really emphasizes finding your tribe.
Or people.
Yeah. Those who get you, support you, uplift you without draining that precious energy.
So the bigger picture there is intentionally building a supportive environment.
Exactly. It's not about isolation. It's about connection, but connection that honors your depth, your energy, without causing overwhelm. Finding relationships where you feel seen and safe.
So how do you cultivate that community? What does the toolkit suggest?
Actively seeking out support circles. Finding those empath-friendly peers or mentors, people who honor your sensitivity.
A safe space.
A safe space for sharing, understanding, and growing together.
And for the creative types.
Creative collaboration is highly recommended. Joining art clubs, writing groups, that sort of thing.
Expressing your inner world with others?
Yes, connecting through shared artistic pursuits. It turns individual insights into something collective. Builds understanding.
Okay, so bring this all together. What does this mean for you, our listener, on your own path?
Well, these tools from the Empathic Toolkit, they're really foundational, aren't they?
They really are. A clear roadmap for navigating the world as a sensitive soul, helping you not just cope, but actually flourish.
And if these tools resonated, maybe you're wondering about more personalized support.
Where to go next?
Exactly. And that's where Starseed Psychics comes in. We're really dedicated to being a trusted resource. For light workers, empaths, anyone seeking deeper spiritual understanding, conscious living, we offer support for your awakening journey.
And for those looking to explore further, or maybe get more specific guidance, we should mention our psychic reading bundles.
Yes. These are thoughtfully put together. They pair popular readings and healing services at a discount.
Making it more accessible?
Right. We understand seeking guidance is a big step, and we want to make it affordable. We have bundles like the Discovery Bundle, the Insight Bundle, various healing bundles.
And flexible payment options too, right?
Oh yes. Major credit cards, PayPal with their pay later options, even partial .ly for payment plans. You can find all the details on starseedpsychics.com.
Okay, but what if this toolkit, this wisdom, points to something even bigger, beyond this current reality?
Now you're getting into fascinating territory.
Like, have you ever wondered about your other self, a version of you living a totally different life somewhere else?
It's a mind-bending idea, isn't it? Our articles on the site explore things like parallel life readings.
Parallel lives.
Yeah, based on the understanding that, well, possibilities are infinite. You could be living a different life, a different expression of your soul, somewhere else right now.
Wow. That really shifts your perspective. Imagine knowing if, like, you're married with a huge family in another dimension.
Or librarian. Or working at your favorite grocery store.
It opens up such a sense of potential.
It really does.
Yeah.
And our Master Psychic Spiritwalker actually offers this unique service.
How does he do that?
He uses his advanced clairvoyance, his ability to see subtle energies, combined with shamanic travel. It's a deep meditative journey into non-ordinary reality. And it's often enhanced by things like binaural beats, those sounds that shift brainwaves, plus mugwort, which is an herb linked to intuition and dreams, and mantra, sacred sounds.
And then what happens?
The details he perceives about your parallel life, they're carefully typed up into a PDF document and sent right to you. A tangible record of this, well, pretty incredible insight.
That is truly unique. As far as we know, starseedpsychics.com and our associated platforms are the only place offering that specific service right now.
That's right. It's quite special.
So today, we've really taken a deep dive into turning sensitivity into a superpower.
Absolutely.
Armed with practical tools, grounding, boundaries, community, understanding your energetic blueprint.
And remember, your sensitivity isn't a flaw. It's like a sacred torch, lighting the way for deeper understanding, for compassion. We really encourage you to embrace it.
Explore the support that's available.
Exactly.
So thinking about everything we discussed, what stands out most to you from today's deep dive?
Yeah, what resonates?
And maybe, how will you honor your unique energetic blueprint moving forward? How will you integrate some of this?
Food for thought. And if you want to explore the psychic reading bundles, or maybe those fascinating parallel life readings, or any of our other services,
visit us at starseedpsychics.com.
Our customer service team, people like us, we're available 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. MST, ready to help.
Blessings on your journey, dear listener.
Many blessings.